Hi, welcome back to Tim Two Wheels. So this week I'm knee-deep in projects here in the garage and it is a mess if you could see. I'm not going to point the camera in that direction because I've got stuff piled up everywhere. But I did want to try to get a couple of videos out this week if possible, one of which is just going to be this very quick tool review to talk to you about a couple of items that I picked up recently from toolvector.com. So one of which is a swivel head 1/4-inch ratchet, which is pretty cool. You've seen me use it in some of my previous videos, I think at least the one, and it's been pretty handy. Another one is a light. With my advancing years, I find that light is really my friend. My old eyes need more light than they used to, especially in darker areas when I'm trying to focus and work on machinery or equipment or vehicles, etc. So just want to make a quick video to show you about these two items. All right, so what I have here is this little 1/4-inch ratchet. Now, what makes this kind of unique is that it has a swivel head that I like. If you'll notice that this swivel head turns and you can get into some really unusual angles, which is pretty nice. As you typically see me working is I have an extension and then usually a driver bit like this Torx 25, which is pretty common on my bike. I can start out using it as a regular ratchet, and then as the screw gets loose, it's real easy just to transition this over into more like a screwdriver, where I can use this nice molded handle to actually just back screws out. And I'll show you some footage here of me working on the bike, but that just makes it really handy. And not only that, is if you're in kind of an awkward angle, you can get a change in the degrees as you're working on this as a ratchet, or even if you have an area where there's something blocking your handle to turning at 90 degrees, you can bring it down like this and work as well. So I've never used a swivel head ratchet before, but this one caught my attention. And again, since I use a lot of 1/4-inch on bikes, this is really pretty handy. So anyhow, just wanted to show you that. That's really pretty cool. I'll put a link to this down below. I like this so much, I'm actually going to be buying a 1/2-inch and 3/8 inch version of this same ratchet to use, because it just has made a big difference in being able to get into tight spots. All right, so the other nifty little tool that I wanted to show you was this Coast light. Now, here's the box, and it came packed really well, the directions, and one thing I was impressed with is that it actually came with Duracell batteries, not some cheap knockoff. I liked this little light here for a couple of reasons. One, it's got little magnets here, which, you know, to be fair with you, I wish they were a little stronger, but they are very small. On a flat surface, it holds really well. And then you can adjust the head here. It's a pivot. So if I turn this on, and it's pretty bright, I can clip it to the bill of my hat, or put it in my shirt pocket, or just clip it to my coat or whatever you happen to be wearing. So the little clip is nice. Again, you got the magnets if you want to use that. But it has the adjustable head so that you can point the light where you need it. Now, it's not as strong as like a full-blown flashlight, but that's not what it's intended for. It's more of a work light, or just a handy little close light. So if you're working on an area, you want to get in there, you can turn that on. Now, this particular one is the HX4, like you see here on the box. And what that means is it's a white and red. So I can click it once, I can click it again for red. Now, for anybody who works at night and doesn't want to ruin your night vision, you can use this to work without ruining your night vision. In the shop, I don't really need or use the red light, but I use the white light a lot. And again, being able to just clip this to a bill of a hat, either this way or this way, you can adjust your angle of light. So to change batteries, you just unscrew this little thumb screw, pull the cap off, and it's attached, which is a neat little feature, by a little rubber bungee. So you're not going to drop the cap and lose it if you're working outside or in the shop. And then, of course, you got your, again, it came with the Duracell OEM batteries, which is just a nice feature. I don't know how many times, if you guys are like me, if you've bought something and it comes with, you know, cheap Chinese batteries or whatever, and they don't last nearly as long as they should, you know, the folks at Coast actually give you real batteries, brand name Duracell batteries. So they go in there just like so, and then there's an O-ring around the seal here, which is to help keep it watertight. And then you just tighten the thumb screw back up, and you're good to go. Whoa, now that's a bright little sucker. There's the red, and off. So again, nothing real earth-shattering here. These are just two little tools, and I'll put links to them below if you want to check them out and see. You can get both of these from toolvector.com, and don't forget to use the T2W discount code if you order anything from ToolVector, and that'll save you 10% off of the purchase price. And hey, 10% is 10%, right? So that's it. I'm going to continue to use these. I like them very much. I'm going to keep using them here in the shop, so you'll probably see them going forward in a lot of my videos. That's it. I just want to take a few minutes just to show you about these two cool little items that I've been very happy with. This is Tim Two Wheels, and as always, thanks for watching.